Welcome back. We're here to preview Saturday afternoon's Premier League game between Aston Villa and Manchester United. Barnes will start with the visitors. They're absolutely flying at the moment and a big win over their rivals last time.
Yeah, it was a very interesting game, that Liverpool one, wasn't it? Because 3-0, you'd think they're comfortable winners, they deserved the victory, no questions asked, but Liverpool created the chances to have won that game. But David De Gea was in really good form. He made 8 saves in that match, and it's not the first time he saved them in this superb run of form. 6 wins in a row now, but again they got the result, and 3-0 against your fiercest rivals, that's always going to be a buoyant victory for you, and they would have already been really confident with this form they're on. That would have just boosted their confidence even more. Superb run, a very good victory, even though the performance could have been better.
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned the 6 wins in a row. That's the best form they've had since Sir Alex Ferguson left, and obviously, it's Van Gaal's starting to get what he wants out of the results, and away form that's improved as well. Obviously, they went the first 2-3 months of the season without winning away from home. Then they've won the last 2 at Arsenal and Southampton, which 2 pretty tough places to go, and now they go to Villa. Probably an easier away fixture than the previous 2, and like you say, confidence will just be sky high because even though they've got all these defensive issues at the back, like you say, De Gea is arguably one of the best goalkeepers in the world at the moment. So many good saves. I mean, I think some of the chances Sterling, I don't think his finishes were great, but I mean the one from Balotelli he tipped onto the bar was fantastic. And if he keeps performing that way in goal, that if the defence keeps giving up chances, they'll just still have a chance because if he's saving them all these times, then they've got such firepower up front as well, haven't they? Rooney, Van Persie, Falcao. Still, he sat on the bench. Van Gaal said he was fit for that Liverpool game, but he said he wanted Wilson's pace up front, so he sat Falcao on the bench, which is just incredible considering what a world-class talent he is. So, De Gea in goal, the attack up front, I think it's quite good for them.
It's been such a turnaround, hasn't it? The start of the season was poor, and now they're coming out and saying they might be title contenders. Carrick said so. De Gea hasn't ruled it out. No one expected that a few months ago, so to have gone 6 games in a row winning is superb run of form for Van Gaal. The concern would be the performances again, because there's a lot of those games which they may not have won on another day. Stoke, Southampton, Arsenal, Liverpool, they could have easily not won any of those games. The only one they've really comfortably won is a 3-0 win against Hull. So the performance-wise, they can do better, but the fact that they're winning these games while not playing at their best would be a big plus for Van Gaal.
Definitely, and they come up against the Villa side here, who they're on a decent unbeaten run. I think it was 6 games unbeaten before, but they went to West Brom last week and lost 1-0. And West Brom, they've poor run of form. They've been poor at the Hawthorns this season, and to go there and not even score was disappointing. It's a West Midlands derby, a big game, and 1-0 defeat, very disappointing for Paul Lambert's side, given the run of form they had been on. It was 5-6 unbeaten before that, and that's because before that they'd lost, I think, 5 in a row in October time. So they did really well to bounce back from that losing run, but to lose to West Brom, that'd be a real downer because they were doing well.
Yeah, they're in an interesting position now, 5 points above the relegation zone. They're not in immediate danger, but you can easily sense them getting dragged back into that, can't you? Partly because of that poor run they were on earlier in the season. Goals are a big issue. They've scored 10 in 16, which is worst record in the league. They need to improve that. And at home form as well, they need to improve their home form. They only won 2 home games all season, and that's going to be vital if they're going to stay up to improve that home record, I think.
Yeah, I don't think many people will be giving them a chance here. What's your score prediction?
Well, the United one has to come to an end sometime, but I don't think it will be this one. I think it will be 2-0 to United.
2-0, yeah. I think it'll be quite a close game, actually. I think, obviously United's away form, they didn't play that well against Southampton, scraped away there. Arsenal is exactly the same. They've been dominated in their last 2 away games, even though they have won them. And even though Villa's an easier game, I think they're just going to edge it 2-1. So both fancy United to win this one. Thanks for watching.